Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. I really do hope you're safe, you're well, you're cared for, you're looked after, and you've got everything you need and your loved ones are near you during this lockdown. And if they're not, then I'm sending all my love to you and all of you. Just be careful out there. It's a bit crazy at the minute. So to cheer us all up, because I do know we enjoy looking at them, and we're going to have a look at how Meghan and Harry's doing in the old lockdown. Now it came to my attention on Twitter that they had a load of the Archibald charities. I said that they were going to do something with the baby, blah, blah, blah. Never mind. So that was another thing that came out with, was right about my tarot readings. However, the Archibald charity, the website got hacked, and they're asking for the return of Prince Harry to England and stuff. I thought that was quite funny. So I'm going to start having a look at that, and then we'll have to just look like a general nose into what's going on with them. So I am using the Witch's Tarot. Let's have a look. So how did Harry and Meghan feel about the websites being hacked? Seven of Swords. Oh, they thought they were sneaky and nasty. They really thought that was awful. The Seven of Swords in reverse is like, oh, they will get caught. They'll know what they're doing. Interesting. Interesting. That comes up straight away. That they feel like they've been a little bit robbed. So let's see what's happening. What's crossing them? Ten of Swords. Ooh, somebody's really stabbed them in the back. Guys, was this an inside job? That's interesting, isn't it? The owl watching over him, the all-seeing owl. Ace of Swords. They wanted it to be a new start. This was their new legal venture. They were going straight in with it. This is their academic exercise, because after all, this is all it is really. It's what they say on media. It's what they say in print. It's just how they position themselves and the logistics of themselves. So if the Ace of Swords, it's very much starting something new and going, yes, I'm going to set my goals, and this is what I want to do, and you cut down anything that you don't want, and you cultivate something you need. So the Ace of Swords is setting yourself out on a new path. But it seems like they have been really stabbed in the back by somebody for something. What's underneath it? True love. Ace of Cups. Now this is one of the good reasons about doing it in a spread, because sometimes the way the cards interact with each other can portray like a different meaning. So the Ace of Cups is all this lovely blissed out feeling. I feel great, I feel wonderful, I feel on top of the world, and they may well do on at home, but there can be some things that artificially make you feel like that. And with all of this other mess going on, it looks like there's been a loss of control, because two people have been too maybe blissed out, some too busy. They've not had their finger on the ball. They've let something go. Something's gone wrong with them. Interesting. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. The money didn't work out, guys. That new start with that money and how they were going to do the Sussexes, Sussex Royal, that was it. All of that got hit on the head. So what's leaving the situation was their new start with money, and it all went wrong because the Ace of Pentacles in reverse is that all going wrong for them. So yeah, interesting. see what's going to happen with the Merching Their Child campaign. You know, they move away, they say they want privacy, and then they name the child, the poor kid who doesn't want fame or fortune, he's just a baby. They name him in the foundation. Go figure. I mean, these people are completely crackers. What we have here is the Four of Cups. So yeah, they're not seeing, and there's actually two of them at the minute, two of them on this card, feeling a little bit sorry for themselves, looking down, regret, I wish they hadn't done things the way that they've done things, but they're going to crack on anyway, because yes, we are fated. It is written in the stars. This is, of course, this is going to be a success. It cannot fail. This is where we're going to be. We cannot go wrong. Oh dear. Again, it's coming down to having a broken heart and getting over a broken heart, and they're hoping they will be healed. But what broken heart? Is this still Harry about his mum? Because I've got friends whose mothers have passed at a young age, and they always carry it. It's a wound that never heals. So does he think this is going to heal? Because it necessarily won't. What's coming up? Nine of Pentacles, Project Meghan. We're going to get Meghan a lot more on the internet, a lot more in control, a lot more look at me, look how wonderful I am. I think she feels like with this energy all around it that she's going to have to do something to big up her persona and big up her personality and how she's portrayed. And then we have the Five of Swords there. Yes. And the Seven of Swords. So some trickery and some maliciousness and taking things and moving things around. Everything's going to kind of come to light. We're going to see some stuff actually come to light that's happened with them. It might be around the website, because this is what the reading's about. It might be around their PR strategy, and they might have somebody, it's not going to be a major thing, but they might have somebody who worked on their inner team actually leak stuff and bring stuff out about their web, how they operate on the internet. It's very interesting. So we're going to have full glamour Meghan trying to make her own way and try to look powerful and like she's the shiz in the foreseeable. Probably when all of this is nearly over. So I'm going to use my traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, my Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot, and I'm going to ask about how is Harry and Meghan, how is Harry and Meghan's relationship? That jumped straight out. Sorry guys, I know you didn't get that on camera, but that just jumped straight out. So I'm going to use that as the starting point. What's crossing them? Oh my god. Right, so stuff's getting real. Things are going downhill fast. Everything's crumbling around them. And what is crossing them? Mental health, big style. Maybe they have partied too much, partaken a little bit too much stuff, fun stuff that you can sniff, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. Maybe they've been too hedonistic, they've done too many things, but it is all crumbling down around the relationship at the minute. Not cool. This means there could be a massive change in the relationship. Seven of Swords, tied up, not sure which way to go, where to put my foot next. I feel trapped, I feel restricted. It's also being imprisoned by words, imprisoned by other people's ideas and their identity. It's kind of like a gaslighting card in a way, if you will. So what is known about the situation? Yeah. Underneath the situation, Page of Swords. This doesn't necessarily mean it's a young'un. Can often mean that it's somebody who, or something that is immature and is overly aggressive and overly snipey, can be quite thin-skinned and very defensive. So thin-skinned and defensive, I think they both are, and I think that's what's making the relationship a little bit more toxic. I don't know who that is at the top. Could be either, probably Harry. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Oh my god. This is just them fated for all of this to kind of come falling apart and to kind of ride down to the end. This is very, very this relationship is not going to end well, guys. I haven't even pulled the rest of the cards. I've been saying it for a while. It's not going to end well, but it's starting to come through now as the relationship plays out. We got them moving across the pond. We got them moving to LA. We got them moving in 2020. All of the things that we've said came true. So I'm just kind of hoping we're picking up on the relationship now. So let's have a look. What? So you've got the Ace of Swords in reverse. So that new legal venture, what we've just talked about with the air stuff. What's the air stuff? The Ace of Swords with the internet stuff. That's gone wrong, and that's really, the stuff on the internet is really, really getting to them. Really getting to them. They're angry about it. They're arguing about it. They're spiteful, and they're churning from that with the Ace of Swords there in reverse. The Hermit in reverse. They are getting so much bad advice, guys. They are being told one thing and another. That is wrong. Whoever is guiding them is telling them the wrong things. This is turning into the perfect cocktail. It's like the perfect storm of a mess. Yeah, they're getting very, very bad advice. Very bad advice. What they're hoping to do is save the world, looking across the world, together, working with each other, you know, venturing forward. That's what they're hoping to do. Page of Wands there. Yeah, this is, again, we're going to see more Meghan than we see before we see more Harry. She's going to present herself quite quickly. She's going to have this very kind of, they present themselves as being young, although they're both pushing 40, and some people reckon she's over 40. But this is going to be like, my new idea, this is what I'm going to do, this is it. And this could actually be more Archie. Like, we'll get so much more Archie about this. And they're going to feel sorry for themselves. What's new? So at the end of all this and the relationship, we are not saying the relationship's ending. I'm saying it's on the trajectory to end. Will do another reading later on to see what's going to happen with it. But they're going to still feel very sorry for themselves, because what unites them is the common enemy, and the common enemy is anybody who talks bad about them on social media, anybody who looks at them the wrong way in the supermarket, anyone. They're just very thin-skinned and paranoid, guys. So they will feel sorry for themselves, and it's just going to keep getting worse and worse. There isn't going to be a time, I feel, especially with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, that they're going to be able to pick up and become stronger again and become more known more known for positive things rather than negative things. It's just going to keep piling on and piling on and piling on and getting worse and worse and worse. So yeah, there you go. Interesting, they're not having the best of times. Lockdown ain't working for them. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. I will be back in a bit with another video. I hope you guys are staying safe and keeping well. Love you all lots, and take care now. Bye bye.